friends, welcome. It's Lee, and I'm so glad you're here today. We're doing another Get Ready with Me today, and welcome to Beauty Over 70 with Lee. Using the new e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundations, and I chose the two. The colors really I don't think would go with this skin, so I had to pick up two colors. So we're going to mix these today, and I thought while we're doing this new e.l.f. very viral foundation, you've seen many videos on this, I'm sure. I just thought I would just go ahead and do an all e.l.f. look today. Now there's a couple of products that I don't have in e.l.f., but I may have to substitute a couple, but everything else is going to be strictly e.l.f. drugstore. So that's what we all like, if we can get a good face on a drugstore price, right? Mixing the two colors. So, okay. Let's get going. Let me get my hair back. It is hot here today. As you guys know, I am in the South in East Tennessee, and I'm going to put this even more warm leopard, spotted, whatever. Okay. This is it. This is about as bad as it gets, ladies, right here. Oh my gosh, I have to laugh, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all is I will start by putting a little bit of concealer. I'm going to start by putting a little e.l.f. Camo concealer on this broken capillaries right here until I can get this taken care of. All these shades will be in the description box, so I'm not going to go through. There might be a couple that I might just go ahead and, if I remember the shade, and pop it out. Otherwise, it will be in the description box. And just blend that a tad. Hope you're doing great today. Pat that just a little bit before I do this foundation. Chose the light neutral and the medium neutral in these two $8 e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundations. I thought, like I said in the beginning, the two to mix it. I'm going to work off the back of my hand. So I'm going to put maybe one pump, maybe 2 pumps of the light and 1 pump of the medium. I'm going to leave that right on the back of my hand. As you can see, I'm going to use the e.l.f. primer, this one in the, not the tube, the one in the little pump. So I'm going to apply this. I've got that on my hand, so I'm just going to have to use one hand to do this. A little bit of this e.l.f. that is, and I should have put that on first, but, you know, we'll make it work, right? Anyway. Before I do my foundation, I think I'm going to use my Prime My Eyes so that can be drying down. And I'm going to use the MAC Paint Pot. Now that's I don't have an e.l.f. eyeshadow base. I do not have an e.l.f. eyeshadow base. So I'm going to be using the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. Like I said, there's a couple of products that I don't have, so in order to do the look, I'm going to have to substitute. So you do what you got to do. And I'm going to use the flat brush and just paint that on. And I want this to be drying down so we can kind of move with this Get Ready With Me where it won't be so long. And just all the way from the brow all the way down to the lash line. This is a fabulous product. I've used this for years and I absolutely love it, love it. That and let that dry down while we are applying this foundation. Okay, see, it's very thick. Well, it's not I mean, it didn't run, so when I held my hand up, it's not a foundation that run, so you can see how thick it is there. So I will be taking my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush, and I'm going to blend this together and just work off the back of my hand. And hope this color is not too dark for me. Set that with powder. My BK Beauty 102 powder brush, and I'll be using the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder in the compact today. Like I said, keeping everything e.l.f. as much as I can, and I'm just going to dab in there and tap it. This is a great powder. For the brows, I think I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I may do my brows off camera because it takes so long, and I think I might go ahead and, now let's go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes before I go off camera and do my brows. I'm going to flip on my fan because I've got my lights going and it happens to be warm in here. For my eyes today, I have on this little green top. I have several of these little Ruby Road summer tops. They're very flowy, very cool. They're great for around the house or just running to the grocery store, whatever. I think I bought these. I liked it so well. Gives you a little bit of coverage here on these fins, you know. So I think I bought them in 3 colors. I bought this mint green, and I bought a turquoise, and I believe I bought a coral. So I liked it so well, I bought them in 3 colors. For the eyes today, we're going to go a little bit different. I don't wear a lot of pink, but we're going to see what happens. I picked up here a while back a Morphe Rose to Fame. This is a relatively new palette, as you well know, from Morphe, and it is in the pink tone, and it's called Rose to Fame. So we're going to be using this today and see how it works. I may have to get in there, and it may be too red for me, too pink for me, but I'm going to get in there and see. I have not used it. This will be the first. This will be the first try. So I may have to go in there and doctor it up a little bit, but we're going to see. This is a little Morphe, and it's just got a little magnetic, you know, closure, and those are the colors. Aren't those pretty? There is some gorgeous colors there with some pinks, and there's a bronzy gold there, and some colors down here, but I'll be sharing you all along. So I'm going to start out with a wash color with this pink right here. I'm going to use the pink to start out to put a base on here. But before I do that, I must go over my smaller BK Beauty powder brush. I'm going to go over my lids. This happens to be I believe it's the 113. Don't hold me to that. I think it's the 113. I'm going to put some powder on my lids and tap that off and base. Make sure there's a nice canvas to work with. Everything's going to be super, super smooth. We're dealing with mature skin. I'm going to attempt to go in here and do these eyes, my friends, and iron these eyelids because of all this skin that is just, look at this, it's just like, it's not smooth like it used to be. I'm 76 years old. We're dealing with mature skin. We're not 40 anymore. We're not 30 and 40. You know, so it's just like I refer to it as ironing this and doing this the best we can. So I'm going to grab my Angie Hot and Flashy. I believe it's the 501 brush. And I'm going to put a base. I'll be starting with the light color, as I said, and I'm going to put a light just a light little wash over this. It's a pretty color. Pressed right in this area here, right above the crease. Right above the crease, right in here. I'm going to, I think I will use this shade right here, the third one over. This one right here. And then I will go into the crease with a darker shade. I didn't put tape on my eyes today because I didn't think I needed it because these are so light. In the crease, I'm going to use my Rubber 01 brush. I'm going to put just a little bit in the crease. I'm not going to go too dark. I think I might use this shade right here. Shimmer shade at the very top right here. I'm going to use this shade to go in and put a little shimmer over the eyelid, this right here. An e.l.f. setting spray, so we're going to just use the e.l.f. setting mist, and I'm going to put that on there, and let's see if this will work. It's supposed to be a very light palette, so we're not going to get a lot of color, that's for sure. Burgundy rose right in here a bit. There, I think that will do it. I just don't think this palette is for me. But I'm going to work on it just a little bit. I'm going to work on it a bit. Try to make it work. Also, the Anastasia Contour Brow. I'm going to go ahead and apply this so when I do my brows, I will not get any down there. And then I can go back and clean it up a bit. Thin coat of e.l.f. mascara. I will do my lashes to use Sky High. I think I'm going to use Sky High mascara. That's the second product that I do not have e.l.f. I am out of e.l.f. It's gone, so I need to use, and I'm going to put flip my mirror and put my magnification, my 10x magnification there, mirror up there. So let me apply just a thin coat before I do my lashes. Light coat of mascara to my what lashes I have on these mature eyes. We're dealing with mature skin, ladies. I told you that. You know that. And I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to be putting my lashes on and maybe go ahead and do my brows. And I will be right back. I went ahead and put on my little half lashes, as you can see, and I put a little bit of that light pink, a little bit more, you know, as we had a problem before I left to put my lashes on. I put a little bit more of this light pink, the frosty shade here, and mixed it with these two colors to get a little bit of contrast on my eyes. And I have my little half lashes on, and I went ahead and did the NYX 2 pens that I use, the Caramel and the Auburn, until I can get these brows microbladed or powdered, because that is my goal, getting that done, because I have no brows. They're all gone. We're dealing with mature skin. I keep reminding myself, this is mature skin we're dealing with. So I'm going to mix the Auburn and the Caramel together in it. I do have the taupe. At times I'll put in a little bit of the taupe. But that's what my eyes look like. With this new Morphe Rose to Fame palette. And those are the colors. Like I said, pinks are not my better colors, but I went ahead and went with them. And I used 4 shades in here. Angle brush, a little Morphe angle brush. I'm going to use just a little bit of shadow right along the bottom just to angle that in there. A little bit of liner. I'm just going to tap it lightly and very lightly put just a touch on the bottom. And I just have a slanted Morphe brush, and I just laid it on the side and just kind of drug it and just put a little bit of right out on the outer 2/3. Contour and some blush and some lipstick, and we will be finished. Okay, for contour today, I thought I would use, I don't know if it's going to work, but I picked up this Flower Beauty Heatwave by Flower Beauty. I love Flower Beauty products, and we're going to see if that's going to work with this look today. Ordered this off of Amazon, and everything will be in the description box. Just chatting away, telling you all of what I had put on and everything, and when I went to check my camera, it had stopped. It had stopped, and I don't know what has missed, but I'm going to come back and just kind of recap what I'd done while I was filming and my camera had stopped. Hate when that happens. If you're a content creator, you know exactly what I'm saying. But, you know, things happen. It is what it is. But what I done is I went ahead and put on my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I'm going to repeat this. I put on some more blush of the little e.l.f. blush that I'm going to list in the description box. I put on my gloss, my Sparkling Rose gloss over my e.l.f. lipstick. I touched up a little bit more blush, and that's basically all I done. Like I said, I was just chatting away, but I wanted to come back and apologize. Whatever I lost, I am so sorry, but, you know, I have a camera that it will go so long and it stops, and the SD card cut off. So, you know, it's late in the day, it's hot, and I'm not going to go back and redo it. So I'm sorry if anything got missed. I will list everything in the description box, so you can check down there for all the shades. I really like this foundation. I've never picked up too many products of e.l.f. that I did not like. The e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and I use light neutral and medium neutral with those 2 shades mixed together. It's light, it feels good, It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel sticky or tacky, it dried down good. I use a lot of the pinks on my eyes, but that's how it turned out with my eyes. It's quite cool looking, so that's what I like about it. It's a hot, hot day with my mint green top. That's how my eyes turned out. I put my little half lashes on. Kept it very simple, very cool looking. The lipstick feels good, the foundation feels good. Watching today, and I want to leave you with my favorite words. Go out and make today better than yesterday. Have a good, safe week. If you're new to my channel, I invite you to consider subscribing and click the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a video. And be sure and click that little thumbs up like button because it helps spread my channel around on YouTube. I thank you for watching, and my old subscribers, welcome back, and couldn't make it without you, my friends. You're my YouTube family. I will see you next Thursday. Have a great week. Bye.